In a big sunny jungle where the trees stood tall and the rivers sparkled like diamonds, lived a super clever little monkey named Miko. Miko absolutely loved eating the big, juicy red apples that grew on his favorite tree right by the river. You could always find him there, swinging from a branch, happily munching away. Yum. These are the best apples in the whole wide world. He'd say to himself, I just wish I had a friend to share them with. One sunny afternoon, as Miko was enjoying his snack, he heard a little splash in the water below. Who could it be? It was a crocodile named Coco, swimming right up to the tree. Hello up there, little monkey. Coco called out in a surprisingly sweet voice. My, oh my, those apples look absolutely delicious. Do you think maybe I could have one? Miko's face lit up with a big smile. Of course, sharing makes everything taste even sweeter. He picked the biggest, reddest apple he could find and tossed it down. Coco caught it perfectly in his big mouth. Thank you so much, Miko. You are very kind, Coco said with a happy grin. Let's be friends. And just like that, they became the best of friends. Every single day, Miko would share his yummy apples, and in return, Coco would tell him the funniest stories about all the silly things that happened in the river. It was a perfect friendship. But one day, something changed. Coco went home and told his wife all about his wonderful friend Miko and the sweet apples. Mrs. Crocodile got a greedy glint in her eye. She didn't want the apples. She wanted something she thought would be even sweeter. Coco, dear, she said with a sly smile, you must bring me that monkey's heart. After eating all those sweet apples, it must be the sweetest heart in the whole jungle. Coco was shocked. Oh no, but ... but he's my friend. I can't do that. Mrs. Crocodile huffed and puffed. If you don't bring it to me right now, I will be very, very angry with you. Coco loved his wife and didn't want to make her angry, so even though he felt terrible about it, he came up with a sneaky plan to trick his best friend, Miko. The next day, he swam up to the tree, putting on his kindest, most welcoming smile. Hey, Miko, guess what? My wife has invited you to our home for a special lunch. She's so excited to finally meet you. Miko's eyes widened with excitement. Really? That sounds like so much fun, but how will I get across the big, wide river? Coco grinned slyly. No problem at all. Just climb onto my back. I'll give you a safe ride all the way across. Miko, thinking this was a wonderful adventure, happily jumped onto Coco's back and waved goodbye to his favorite apple tree. They were about halfway across the sparkling river when Coco started to feel very nervous. He slowed down and said, Miko, ... I have something to tell you. I'm so sorry, but my wife doesn't want to have lunch with you. She wants to eat your heart. Miko felt a jolt of fear, but he was a very clever monkey. He didn't panic. Instead, he thought fast and pretended to be completely surprised. Oh, my heart, why didn't you tell me sooner? This is so embarrassing, ... I left my heart back on the tree. Coco stopped swimming, completely confused. What you do? You left your heart on the tree, of course, Miko said, trying not to giggle. Everyone knows that monkeys don't carry their hearts around with them all the time. But that would be so silly. Quick, take me back to the shore, and I'll go get it for your wife. We don't want to keep her waiting. The crocodile, not being the brightest, totally believed him. He thought, wow, I have to get that heart, and quickly turned around, swimming as fast as he could back to the riverbank. The very second they reached the shore, Miko leaped off Coco's back and scrambled up into the highest branches of his apple tree, safe and sound. From way up high, he looked down and laughed. Ha ha ha, you silly, silly crocodile. Who ever heard of someone leaving their heart behind? You tried to trick me, but my brain is much quicker than your bite. I'm smarter than that. Coco floated in the water, looking up at Miko. He felt so sad and foolish. Oh no, ... What have I done? I lost my friend because I tried to be tricky. And that's the story of how Miko the monkey used his quick, clever thinking to save himself from a very tricky situation. So, what did we learn today? When you find yourself in a bit of trouble, the most important thing is to stay calm, think smart, and use your amazing brain to solve the problem. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. Always remember to be kind to others, but also be wise and think things through. Thanks for watching, friends. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fun adventures. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.